What does it mean to go hell in a hand? What is a handbasket?
Hell in a handbasket?
You remember the
Like a
saying, "Oh,
handbasket that you
we're going
hold.
to hell in a handbasket."
It's a
It's all going to
handbasket that
hell in a handbasket.
yeah, handbasket that you hold in your hand.
But what does that mean? Like, what does that actually, why is that a saying? Hey, it's like, oh, it's all going to hell in a handbasket. I mean, based on the context, it just,
Yeah.
I don't know what it means.
Okay, so from thegrammarist.com, to go to hell in a handbasket means to go to one's doom, to deteriorate quickly, to proceed on course to disaster.
Right, but why a
The phrase
handbasket?
go to hell in a handbasket is an American phrase which came into general use during the American Civil War, though its popularity has spread to other countries. That really doesn't tell you what that means.
But why a handbasket is my question. Why a
Uh,
handbasket?
One theory on the origin of the phrase is that it derives from the use of handbaskets in the guillotining method of capital punishment. So, like,
Okay.
they chop your head off, you go and your head goes in the handbasket, I guess.
But they said that was back during the American, what was it?
The
American
Civil War.
Civil War.
Hey,
That was,
they might have still done that back then, though. You know?
yeah, but when I think about that is more of a French thing.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with Americans of war. That's
They
more like
might have.
French Revolution stuff.
Yeah, like Americans, we shoot people and burn them at the stake and shit.
Yeah.
Accuse them of being witches and shit.
Whenever I see a
That's what we.
guillotine, I mean, isn't a guillotine a French word?
Well, that's what it says. That's what theory.
That's a theory.
That's
All
a
right.
theory.
Well,
Another one is again, phrase comes from general use during the American Civil War. Well, it may have been, you think about like the Civil War era, the use of the guillotine probably was like not that long ago.
hey, you see what
Com-
I'm you see
you
what
know,
I'm showing?
what's that? Hang on, I gotta switch screens here. Oh, it's Cap. What's up, Hobbs?
I got a fire going because it's cold, so he's laying right down next to it.
Yeah, dude.
Uh,
Yeah, the temperatures dropped. It's like 30 something outside tonight.
yeah, I'm gonna probably in the next few minutes I'm gonna have to add another log to the fire.
Dude. Oh, is it your scented logs that you're talking about?
No, the incento
The
logs. No,
incentive. Perfect opportunity missed.
I have not figured out the chemical formula. It's
Refer
something
to episode
O2.
2 for the incentive logs.
It's something O2. I know it is. It's something HO2. I know the chemical formula. But I guess I could. You know what? I wonder if I could do this. I have some of these little wax things. I wonder if I could just throw one on there.
Please don't burn your house down.
I'm not gonna burn. Like I have
Holy
some of
shit,
these. I'm
dude.
gonna just take one of the small ones.
I mean, I'm gonna put it out there. You can stay with us, but like, you know, please don't burn your house down.
It's an apartment, first of all. Second of all, this isn't going to be bad. I can throw one of these things on the fire. It'll just make my apartment smell like pumpkin. It's just wax. How is wax going to hurt
Oh,
anything?
okay,
Here,
all right.
here, I'll just toss it right there. Okay, that's
So
hot.
20 minutes. Oh God, why?
Okay, hang on.
I can't believe you let me talk. You talked me into this.
Sorry, fingers burning a little bit. Okay. Okay, well, that's not good. Okay, well, it's gone wrong.
Is your house on fire? Is your house
No,
on fire?
no,
See?
the wax is I can't get the wax rolled off the log and is now on the okay, just you know what? It's just my fingers. I burned them a little bit. How my fingers look? Do my fingers look okay?
You had 9 before, right?
I'm okay. Oh, it does smell kind of like that's not working as well as I thought it would.
Oh,
But
that's just
again,
the smell of your flesh burning. Don't worry about that.
that's a nice smell. Okay.
Oh God, I smell delicious.
It's hey, so it is now November.
It's November, man.
Are
This
we?
this this year's gone by kind of quick though, hasn't it?
Am I
I
allowed
mean,
to put my tree up or?
dude, I don't know. Like, what are the rules? What are the rules for that?
Okay,
I usually wait
generally,
until Thanksgiving weekend.
no. That's too late because a Christmas tree is a thing that you want to have up for a while. Um, my general theory is this: as soon as you're watching TV and you see that M&M commercial with Santa, you can put your tree up.
Or the first time you hear that fucking Mariah Carey song
On the radio?
Yeah.
Well,
Or anywhere, like in the store, anywhere.
Well, then it'd be up in July because there's people celebrating it in July. Or anytime that you see the Hershey's Kisses, the Bell, the Carol of the Bells commercial.
Right.
I think it's predicated on when you see
That's a classic commercial, man.
Christmas commercials. Actually, you know the history behind that commercial, right?
I have no idea.
They've kept that commercial the exact same over the years, so they don't spend any money on any new holiday commercials, so they can give bonuses to their workers.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah,
that's really cool because Lord knows commercials. I mean, I used to work in marketing and advertising for an agency, and just the cost of doing a 30-second spot on the local TV channels, I mean, it is insane. So I can imagine like cable networks.
Stuff is on fire. It's on fire, but it's in the fireplace, so it's fine. So you did that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I for a time, a few years back, I that's kind of how I got my start, was in advertising and working on local ads for local businesses. And now you're gonna light a pencil on fire? Really? That flame is like, I see the flame. Like,
look, just keep talking. If we ignore it, it's fine. If we ignore it, it's fine.
I see the amount of light in the background. That flame is getting huge.
If we ignore it, it's fine. Keep talking about advertising.
Yeah, before the end of this, like, is that the?
Everything's fine.
Is that your couch on fire there, guy? Was that?
No, keep talking. So you used to do this kind of stuff. What? So you know the ins and outs of it.
Not completely. I know that a 30-second TV spot is expensive on local networks, like local, like your ABCs and your NBCs, and I mean that's expensive. I mean, for just 30 seconds. And it all depends on the time of the day that you want to air that, and the frequency and everything like that. Usually they'll do a contract out. Like, for my current job, I just did like last summer we just ran a radio spot, and it was something for like the month. They did maybe 20 or so different spots at different times of the day for about a month. I mean, that was like almost, I want to say $1,500 for the radio. So I imagine, yeah, for AM radio, no less. So I imagine like a cable network that's, I mean, we're talking like tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, for the entirety of the holiday season. So that's good that they just say, hey, and it's such a perfect, simple, it's so memorable. Like, like I can't imagine a house that doesn't have a bowl of holiday Hershey Kisses out for Christmas. Like, that's one of the things that my mom always had, was a bowl of, Hershey's Kisses out, all November and December. But yeah, we don't usually put a tree up until Thanksgiving weekend, man. And then it'll stay up for all of December, and then we don't take it out until Three Kings Day in July, or not July, January, which is usually around, I think it's the 6th, January 6th. And that's when we'll kind of take stuff down. But yeah. So have you been, man? How have you been this last week? I know it's a lot can happen in a week. How are you doing?
I got nothing really new to report.
Oh, that's good.
There's a thing. It's just going. We won't be able to do the podcast next week because I'll be actually in the midst of a show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, talk about your show, man. What's your show about?
I think it's fine. There's no need to talk about it. It's set in the it's a comedic farce, is what it is. It's set in it's set in the 1890s. A bunch of explorers have a club together, and one of them wants to sleep with this woman, so he wants to invite her to be in the club. And of course it's 1800, so the men are all against it, and comedy and hijinks ensue. The problem is with the theater world is that you have to do these type of outrageous stuff during shows, and there's a lot of outrageous stuff in the shows in order to keep everybody's attention, because everybody relies too heavily on musicals.
Hmm.
And oh, we're going to do musicals and we'll just have these song numbers that'll keep everybody's attention, and it'll be grandiose and it'll be all this stuff. I hate musicals. I've said this publicly
Yeah.
and I will keep saying this.
Yeah, I'm
I
not a
hate
fan.
musicals.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
But the problem is any type of theater that is going on around, they never have normal plays. I can
Hmm.
audition maybe for about 1-2 plays a year, because all the rest of them are either A, musicals, gender bending weird swaps. I don't fit any of the character descriptions of somebody that they're looking for.
Yeah.
So there may be 1 or 2 that I can audition for each year, but then I'm going up against all the people that are also able to do musicals and all of these other plays,
Yeah.
which just sucks.
So do you find yourself kind of typecasted at sometimes, or?
Yeah. I mean, I've played Lenny in Of Mice and Men 2 or 3 times at this point,
Hmm.
just because it's like, all right, you fall into that type, and I'm like, whatever, and it happens.
How
You
long you
know,
been in how long you been in the acting, man? I know
20
you've been doing
years.
it 20 years. Oof. I know you were a character actor at Disney World.
Yep.
You were telling me about that, and
Since high school, man, I really did. In fact,
yeah,
no, it was
you
even
did a
middle
few
school.
commercials too. You did several commercials, if I remember.
Yeah, a couple things here and there, a couple Hallmark movies, a couple commercials, that I can all put on the resume.
You
I
had
look
some
at it.
spots and some anime shows too. I think you told me a while back.
Yeah, I did one voice in one show that never actually aired. So
Blown
it's
up guy number 5,
actually it's
something
really
like that.
interesting. I played a whole crowd. And how they do that is they just are like, okay, so this is the crowd. We need you to make this noise and change it and everything. And then they just mash it all together. And you're like, okay, you're the crowd now. And I'm like, okay, cool. And that was okay. That was like one day I worked on that, which was pretty fun.
Did you have to go to a studio and everything, or did you do it all like
Yeah,
remote,
it
or?
was it was Funimation when I lived down in Texas. I did one
Oh,
day there. I just answered a call and they just were like, all right, do this, this, and this. And like, okay.
well, that's cool,
And
man.
yeah, it was okay. I wish I would have gotten a bigger role, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. I
Yeah, well,
could have
we'll
been the
find a,
voice of One Punch Man or something like that.
something. Yeah, you could have been Dragon Ball Super character or something.
Maybe. I mean, this was
Maybe.
all back 2000 and 2015.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2015. I think
What
that's.
was what was coming out around that? I could have been the voice of, friggin' Food Wars. The dude in Food Wars for all I know.
Yeah, yeah, Food Wars.
What's
Yeah,
that
it's
guy's
fun.
name? I don't
It's funny. It's funny you mentioned that one as a guy that doesn't watch anime or anything.
I know of anime. I don't watch anime. There's a big difference.
Apparently.
It's just like movies. I don't watch a lot of the classic movies that are like, you got to watch this movie, or movies that a lot of people have seen, but I know of them.
Hmm.
I've never seen Jaws. I know what happens in Jaws. I've never seen Nightmare on Elm Street or any of the horror movies like Chucky or anything.
What?
I know what
Oh yeah,
happens.
yeah, I know. And
So it's
you're not into horror anyway,
no.
so.
So it's like, what does it matter? I know what happens in these movies. These movies have been spoiled and everybody knows about them and have hyped them up. So it's not
Hmm.
like I don't know the plot. I don't know what happens. I know exactly what happens. Why do I need to watch the movie then?
Right.
It's like one of the big ones was Jaws. I've never seen any of the Jaws movies. I've never seen any of the oh god, basically anything pre 1990. I probably haven't seen. I probably haven't even seen a lot of the 1990 and above movies. I didn't really care about it,
Hmm.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man, but no, that's awesome, and
I mean,
you stuck with it for so long. Yeah, that's. I mean,
well, I
it's.
didn't fail. Is the thing is like a lot of people are like, oh, you stuck with it and you did all this. That was great. And I was like, yeah, because I didn't fail. I made good money being an actor. I was a living actor. I worked at it.
Yeah,
I made money and I was a
yeah,
comic, and I just didn't achieve the level that most people think that you need to achieve when you do those kind of things. It's
yeah. It
not really
was.
there.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Yeah, I think when people think of these roles in the entertainment business, they don't think about it. It's more than just being the lead in a movie. More than being like a Chris Pratt or
Yeah.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson or something like that. There's so much work out there and so many different niches you can get into. I mean, there's people that just they make a living just doing stage acting.
Right. I
You
mean,
know,
I'll never be a Pratt or a Helmsworth, but if I work really hard, I could be a Jamie Kennedy. He's a B.
hey,
He's a strong B lister.
you can host E3 too.
Yeah, he's a strong B lister, if not a bit of a C lister. Jamie Kennedy is a great guy. I've met him, and I actually really like his acting. I've got to meet him and do comedy
Mhm.
with him, and he was a great guy. But even he would say that he's not an A-lister, and I don't think
Mhm.
he got close to that status
I think
about 10, 12 years ago when
back
like
on Malibu's Most Wanted or something.
Malibu's Most Wanted, Scream, even though he was only in
Yeah,
the first two, he
yeah.
got close to that status. But I don't even think a lot of the characters, Nev Campbell, I don't even think is an A-lister. I mean, when I
Mhm.
think A-lister, you obviously think of who's in the big movies.
Yeah,
You
like
know,
your Clooney's and
your
you know,
Clooney's and all of those guys.
yeah. Well, we'll see you in the Mask 3, man.
You know what? If somebody's like, "Hey, we want you as the Matt," I would like, everybody's gonna hate it, and I'll do it. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Of course, you know me. I've been drawing comics all my life since I was a little kid, and just it's one of those things that I never. I don't know. It comes and goes. I did Astro Cats with you for a while. I think for about a year, drawing a year's worth of comics and
And it was good.
scribbling my own things. And I think I started doing like stick figure comics back in the day. And then I from there I moved on to drawing more of kind of like fan fiction comics. Like I would take characters from all sorts of different anime shows and things that I would watch back in the day, and kind of like I put them together in this massive like tournament, like fighting tournament, right? And I would draw,
Yeah.
like Samurai Jack versus Goku or some shit, like some crazy dude. That fire is getting bright.
I
Like
threw
that,
another
the whole room just lit up, man. Holy
I threw
shit.
another log on. It's fine.
Oh god.
It's not the incentive log, but yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, I didn't used to draw, but I used to take my little action figures and make them fight and stuff.
Yeah, it's I guess that's what sparked the creativity and people just doing that and then like kind of keeping it going. But I never pursued it. I always did it for, I guess I just did it for myself. Maybe there was like a fear that people wouldn't like it. Because when you do something with art, it's a piece of you, right?
Oh, I just assume nobody's gonna like it, but I do it anyway.
Yeah, I definitely need to take that attitude. That's a right attitude. Fuck it. Yeah.
That's Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Like, yeah, that's a right attitude to have. Just don't give a fuck and just put it out there. Put it up the flagpole and see who salutes, man.
Yeah.
So,
So there is one thing I wanted to talk about today.
what's on your mind, man?
So I've recently been going down the YouTube rabbit hole,
Oh God, that's a dangerous place.
Yeah. The problem I'm seeing is like we see a lot of you and I are video game collectors. And we see all of
Yep.
these, YouTubers. They go out, they collect, and all this kind of stuff, and
Mhm.
it's kind of interesting to see them.
Yeah,
Some of them are faked, but you do see some of them that
I'm
at
sure
least
several
look
of them
better.
are faked.
I'm sure a lot of them can be legit. Hobbs, get out of there! If you turn off my computer, I swear to God, get out of it. He's like right where the power cord is.
This is where we
So
enter the technical difficulty screen.
no, I want you out of there. Get. He's not moving. So people like Game Chasers and all of these other people. When we were doing it, we all had a similar mindset. Is that we hated the resellers, the people that would get these things for cheap and sell them for at eBay or more eBay in
Yeah.
order to make money and would take them out of this hand.
Mhm.
However, going down the YouTube rabbit hole, it seems now that people are now watching YouTube videos of these resellers. Like they're getting more popular than the people who are actually going out there and trying to add stuff to their collection.
Yeah, like I think I see a lot of people doing that like they'll buy stuff from the Dollar Tree
Yeah,
and then like flip it on eBay or something. And
right.
what was it called, that arbitrage retail?
Arbitrage
Yeah, yeah,
is
yeah,
one
yeah.
of them. The one I'm talking about mostly, and I've watched a couple of his videos, is his name is like, it's like Phoenix Resell.
Yeah, yeah, and he
He
does
goes,
mostly video games and DVDs, right?
not only that, he goes into game stores and they give him a discount because they know that he's got to make money. And I'm like, are you serious? They don't do that for the collectors. Oh, but he's willing to drop $2,000 on in a day. Yeah, because he's going there and he's again, but everybody's watching him now and they're subscribed to him.
And
And so we've got to
chances
a
are the
point,
shop owners like cut a deal with him for the
yeah.
publicity, you know.
And I'm just like, so we've gone full circle. We started cheering for the people who, we're trying to screw over the resellers so I can get stuff
I
from the
don't know,
collection, but
man.
now we're cheering for the resellers and we're like, hey, well, he seems like a nice guy and he's doing, and it's like, okay, what has
Yeah,
happened?
I
When did
don't
the turn happen?
I don't know, man. It seems like since maybe 2018, it seems like the world was just kind of on this downward spiral to everything just kind of flipped on its head, you know. I mean, you think about it, we're on the precipice of the end of the middle class, you know.
What do you mean?
um I don't know if you've noticed, but like we're in the midst of the largest transfer of wealth in history right now. Since the pandemic started, there have been, I don't know how many new, I think they said something like 19 new billionaires just in the length of the pandemic alone. $6.3 trillion have been like moved from the lower middle class to the upper class, basically. Um, and it's
Here,
you know, and the shortages of everything, and eh, gas gas today has been like, you know, 320, I think, a gallon. You
yeah,
know,
about 330. Yeah,
shit. Yeah, I imagine in your area it's probably close to 350.
it is.
It's insane, man. And then, you know, if you got a car that requires, 93 grade, is probably like over $4.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. When was the last time that shit happened? It's like,
Actually, the last I can remember because I was working for Disney at the time, and I had a truck that was a gas guzzler, and gas was about
yeah,
$3.
it's insane, man. Like, what in the fuck is going on?
Well, we can get into it where there's, different political stances and different, things like that, and trying to say, oh, the rich and it's all this stuff. Here's my opinion on everything. I don't care. Why should I care about a billion? I'm never going to be a billionaire.
No,
I'm okay with that.
yeah. But I
I
also don't want to pay $4 fucking a gallon on gas just to try to go to
get a
work, man.
Tesla. Get a Tesla then.
Fuck. Yeah, but then
I
like,
mean,
how much is electricity going to go up after that, you know?
it probably, but that's why you go to all the public chargers, and it's like $4 to charge your thing.
Shit, well, I don't have 100 grand to buy a fucking Tesla right now,
You
so.
can get one for about 40.
No, you sound like you looked into it.
Of course I have. I'm not stupid. Of course I have. Get a hybrid if you want. Get a Prius. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
I mean that's the thing is like, oh man, you're doing all that. No, I'm just saying that there's a salute. There's options out there for everything. Should it be this high gas prices? Should they be this high? Probably not.
no,
But I'm not gonna blame people. I'm not gonna get on a high horse. I'm not gonna do all this stuff. I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna sit here and deal with it because that's where I'm at in life. Is I'm at the I'm gonna deal with it type of person
hmm,
because there's nothing I can do anyway. Everybody's like, no, you could protest, you could write. I'm like, oh, it's not gonna do anything. Honestly,
yeah,
this is why I don't vote.
yeah,
And I get a lot of flack for not voting. I will never vote to put somebody in office because they will say any kind of thing
right.
to get elected.
And really, at the end of the day, the result's always the same, no matter who's sitting in that office.
Right. And
You know,
I will only vote to keep somebody in office if I believe in what they're doing and they're actually doing something to make change.
Right.
And I just haven't had to do that yet.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I like to complain. I like to voice my frustrations.
That's fine.
And and I hope through this podcast.
You go ahead. I'm gonna take off my headset for 5 minutes. You go right ahead. I'm not stopping you.
Nah, it's all good, man.
No,
there
it's
plenty.
like,
there are plenty of political podcasts around there.
Listen, it's like when people approach me and are like, "Do you want to talk about religion?" And I say no. I'm not stopping you. I don't care that you want to do it, but
Right.
in my opinion, I don't give a shit about other people. So let me be in my world. But
Exactly.
that pisses people off to such a degree. They're like, no, you need to care about me and care about what I'm going through. And I'm like, fucking why?
But that's
Do I agree with everything?
That's truth for
No.
everything. That's the truth for everything. I mean, like, the big term is cancel culture now.
Oh, God.
It's like yeah, it's what it is. If you don't think the way we think and feel the way we feel, we will destroy you.
Listen, I was a stand-up comic for 15 years. I can see in about 10 years there being a dystopian future where cancel culture has won out and we have to go into like some seedy underbelly of a city in order to watch a dude do stand-up for an hour.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like Prohibition, but
when
it comes to racy jokes.
There's gonna be speakeasies.
There's literally going to be speakeasies,
speak dirties. That's what we're
gonna dirties. Speak funnies is what we're going to call
funnies. Yeah, man. I mean, it's out of control. Like, and I'm with you. I'm on the opinion that.
But I haven't reached a level. There's very few people that have reached a level in the entertainment world that is above the cancel culture. Because if you look at certain people that things that people have said, that there's definitely one that comes to mind, and I'll tell you in a second, who can rise above that and nobody cares. And any other lesser comic would be a freaking, again, canceled so hard.
Right.
Ricky Gervais. For some reason, he has a golden fucking ticket.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the friends he has, or I don't know.
I don't know. But I envy the hell out of him.
Another one, Dave Chappelle. Look what he's going through right now.
Well, Dave Chappelle just doesn't care.
He doesn't give a fuck.
And
I'm kind of with him in that,
he is another one that has a golden ticket.
I am all for you living your life and whatever truth you feel you need to live.
Exactly.
But to what extent do I need
just
to participate?
Don't open my mouth
and
cram it down, because that's what's gonna make me sick of you.
Right. And then that's what makes that whole your whole movement, or it makes it reprehensible. Because it's just like it makes people like, when somebody says something racist, right, and people want to like attack them and take their livelihood and their job, all you're doing is just confirming what they believe about whatever they said. You're not, I'm not saying pity that person. I'm just saying, take that as an opportunity to understand why they feel that way and educate that person.
Right. And the thing is yes, if somebody says something racist that is definitely a higher power, okay, I get that. They shouldn't be doing that. Right. But it's the people that take like, oh, he said something slightly off 15 years ago.
Right.
And we're going to,
and we're going to, right. But again, why? But
there's a statute of limitation on this.
Why destroy that person?
Because he made one racy comment,
right.
Or he dressed, or as a white guy, he dressed up as, friggin' what's his name? Michael Jackson for Halloween. He was a white Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
and now, back in the 1990s, and now you want to take a thing. The thing is like, okay, everybody's got a plate.
Mm-hmm.
And on their plate is everything they believe in.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm willing to look at everybody's plate and say, hey, if this is what you like, that's fine. Is this something I necessarily want to eat? No, but I'm not going to care if you do. But when you are taking scoopfuls of the shit I don't want to eat and cramming it down my throat, I'm going to get sick.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm not going to like you for it.
And really, at the end of the day, we're all just eating a shit sandwich.
Yes.
Well, yours may have a little more lettuce than mine does.
Yeah.
But it's all shit.
Wow. Did we just get canceled on our 4th episode?
Hey, you know what? Fuck them. I'll just make another podcast.
There you go. Because we're not saying
because
anything
like
against anybody. We're just
no,
saying something against the system in general.
yeah, I think any sort of groupthink is dangerous. Number one, I
Yeah.
think you need to really look at all sides of an argument and make an informed decision.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I believe 100% in the Constitution. Now, was it perfect when it was written? No, that's why there are amendments.
Yeah.
But I believe in what the Constitution represents: freedom, first and foremost. You're free to live your life however you want to live your life, as long as you don't bring harm to others.
Yeah.
And if that means you want to be
My lover, you got to get with
gay.
my friends.
Yeah, you got to give them my friends, man. You want to be gay, trans, you want to be identify as this person, or
Again, we're not trying to
I
get
don't.
into specifics. Like,
I mean,
I'm saying everybody that
right,
has a deep opinion and tries to get somebody to see it one way or the other
right,
against
or
any
no
topic.
matter what religion you believe in, except Mormon, but
Or the
we got
Amish.
or
They're
the
never going to
Amish.
see this. They're never going to. The Amish will never see
Yeah,
this.
they'll be no, they have that period of time when they can go and like live like us, us deviants for a while.
Well, if they're on Rumspringa and they're pissed off and they hear this and they're pissed off about it, sorry.
Fuck it, man.
Kind of.
We'll pine over it over a whiskey. That's what we'll do.
I don't drink.
You can have a cranberry juice.
I do like cranberry juice. It's very good. It's very good for your urinary tract.
It's good for you. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
I just and again, we're not getting political. We're not getting anything. We're just saying.
No, we're just saying what's on our mind, man. That's perfectly okay.
I'm just tired of everybody. I
understand. I think everybody is too. It's not just. I think everybody is now just like fucking tired of it.
Yeah.
Like it's like, all right, man. Like we acknowledge your existence. Leave me the fuck alone.
But it's not good enough. I was once in a play with a girl who was she was a lesbian, which was fine. I had absolutely no problem with that. But they were talking about going to some sort of a protest or something like that. All the people in the play, and I was like, I don't really want to do that. And they were like, why not? And I was like, I mean, I don't really care. I mean, I don't care that she's that, or I don't care.
I could literally be doing anything else right now.
Exactly. Here's what she said. This is what she said to me, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? She said, it's like this. You are a white male, and I am a white female lesbian. It's like if we go into the same building. You are allowed to take the elevator to the top. I have to climb a rope to the top. And the mere fact that you won't help me up the rope means that there's something wrong with you. First of all, it's not my fault. I'm not going to kick you off the elevator if you get in it. I'm not going to set the rope on fire.
Right.
So you're telling me that I can't get on the elevator because you can't get on the elevator, yet everybody else is getting on the elevator. And what the fuck are you talking about with this elevator shit?
Yeah,
take the stairs, bitch.
Yeah, I'm so sick about hearing about this make-believe patriarchy. I don't believe it. Every single
dude, you realize it's a horrible time to be a white male as somebody who's not a white male.
Yeah, someone who's not I'm half, so I guess. But like I'm just so tired of it. Every authoritative figure in my life, teacher, principal, supervisor, has been female.
Yeah.
I know that's not the case for everybody, but like I don't see this fucking patriarchy thing that everybody keeps talking about.
I don't get it.
I don't understand it either. I'm in the shit with you. I work the same shitty hours that you work. I get up every morning, drive in traffic, and I do the same thing you do. I don't get paid more.
But you also don't get 6 months vacation paid when you decide to have a kid.
No, but you know what I don't get either is like, if I were to have a kid and like, God forbid, like, my wife and I decide to get a divorce, guess who's paying alimony and child support for 18 years? Not her. Guess who's getting custody?
Well, that has gotten better in recent years. Depending on what the wife does and where the kid. But yeah, I mean, it is still horrible. I understand everybody wants equality. Everybody can have equality. Then don't bitch when we treat you like everybody else.
Right. If you want to be treated like a man so bad, don't bitch when we fight back. when we fight back. There's so many videos I've seen on YouTube where a woman would, you know, physically assault a man, and then they just have to sit there and take it. And, you know,
Oh no, fuck that.
and yeah, fuck that. Number one, I was raised to never raise my hand to a female. I was raised in that belief that you should never raise your hand to a female.
I was raised never to raise
However,
my hand first.
however, I will defend myself.
Yeah. I was raised
That's
to never raise my
fucking
hand
bullshit.
first.
And the reason why women can do
No,
that
no,
is
no.
because they know that 9 times out of 10 a man's not going to raise, you know. So you want equality so bad, you have to take it all. You can't just pick and choose.
Exactly, because it's not fair then.
Right.
And you
it's
want
not equality.
fairness.
It's not equal.
We're willing to give it to you, but then you can't bitch about it when we
Right.
do.
Right. You can't pick and choose what comes with it.
And,
You know,
I just don't think that people quite understand or quite get.
I don't think it's a matter of not understanding. I think it's a matter of not wanting to understand. Because people are so ingrained in their beliefs that they just you're wrong, fuck you. You're obviously a bigot because you're not thinking the same way I think.
Yeah.
You know, and it's okay to disagree on certain things. We don't have to agree on everything. Otherwise, we'd just be like this mindless utopia, never have any growth, we'd never be able to learn, we'd never be able to experience brand new things if we all think, do, and act the same way.
I mean, I'm going to tell you the amount of BS I had to go through being a teacher, just be like, the amount of, equality type of things and all this other shit that I had to go through. Like, you got to see kids like this. And, you can't say that you don't see color, because you should see color, because everybody's different. They have their own heritages and their own genders and their own races and all this stuff. And I'm like, I get that. Can I just treat him like a fucking kid?
Yeah.
I mean, regardless of race and gender and all this shit, they're a fucking kid. If they're a little shit, they're a little shit. If they're not, they're not.
Yeah.
If they want help, I will help them. If they ignore me and then don't want to do this, I'm gonna fucking let them go by the wayside. I'll try, but that's not my fault.
Yeah.
So
you can only do so much. You can only do so much. But at the end of the day, equality means, equal.
Yeah.
Treat everybody equally. You know, like, not everything has to be through the lens of race. Not everything has to be through the lens of gender.
At the end of the day, all of our skeletons are white, and we burn up all the same.
We all bleed red, and we all turn into dust in the end. We're all fucking worm food in the end. So
exactly, we're all taking the damn doom train together. I'll see you in hell, and see that in hell, and see everybody in hell. And oh, look, hi Mormons, and hi Karens, and hi bigots, and hi everybody. We're all going to hell. It's fine. We're all going to be here.
I think we're in it right now, man.
Hi,
this could be it right now. For all we know.
But it's whatever. We cannot release this episode. I don't.
On a lighter note, okay, subject change. What's in your console this week, Dave?
Actually, I just started a new game today. As you know, I got PlayStation Now, and a game that just recently came to it during the month of November. Mafia Definitive Edition.
Okay, so that's 1 and 2, or
no,
all three of them.
I think it's just one. I think it's just one, and then there's another 2 Definitive Edition, but it's just called Mafia Definitive Edition. So I think it's just the first one.
Yeah,
I think. Hang on, I can double check. Yeah, it just says Mafia Definitive Edition. It doesn't say.
Yeah,
Mafia
I got the
2.
original. I remember it was a decent game, but there was that one fucking mission, that race car mission.
Near the beginning?
Yeah, it's like you gotta steal this race car, drive across town.
Oh, I did that earlier. It wasn't hard.
Dude, I mean, I don't know. Like, I struggled with it.
That was not hard. Everybody's like, oh, I struggled with it. Really? They gave me plenty of time to get there, and then they gave me plenty of time to get back. It wasn't hard. At least for me. Although I do play games on easy.
Yeah, but even then, the time limit, it doesn't change.
Time limit was 4 minutes and 4 minutes back. It was fine. I got there with 2 minutes to spare.
Jeez.
Each time.
I applaud you, man, because I think when I did it, I had maybe 10 seconds left.
And that's another thing I want to talk about. there's two things I want to mention with these game passes and everything like that. Well,
Mhm.
one about the game pass. I don't know if we mentioned it. Do you think that when there's okay, so on Xbox,
Mhm.
Bethesda bought or Xbox bought Bethesda.
Yes.
So we have things like Fallout 4 and Fallout 3 and all that stuff on Game Pass.
Hmm.
Do you think that since we have it all on Game Pass and people buy it,
Hmm.
they should also, or they get to play it for free, they should also include all of the DLC for it?
Yeah,
Or should that remain separate?
I don't see why not. I know they'll keep it separate because Bethesda likes money.
Well, I'm talking about
Um,
any game. Should any game that go on Game Pass be the full version with all the DLC, or should it just be the main game? And because you're getting that for free, but it's a monthly subscription. And
yeah,
if
I
you want to
mean,
keep playing it, you got to be on the DLC. The reason why I asked this is because there was a game I was playing on Game Pass, and it was great. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy the DLC for it because I liked it because it wasn't there.
mhm.
So I bought the DLC for it. It was only like $7, and I played it for 1 or 2 days, and then they took it off Game Pass. And then I'm like, well, I can't play the game. I just have the DLC now. What am I supposed to do? I had to wait for it to come back to Game Pass.
Yeah,
My thought is they should probably add some of the DLC to it.
I would think so because, like you said, you shell out the money for the DLC and then they pull the game, or let's say you no longer want the service, then what?
Exactly.
Of course, they'll never do it because money, but
Yeah.
yeah, I see your point in that. Speaking of Game Pass, though, they had a deal for like you get a month for $1 to
That's
try it
if you're a
out.
new member.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
if you're
I brand new. I've never had a account or anything, so I ended up trying it out for $1, and now I'm playing Psychonauts 2, man. It's awesome.
Psychonauts 2 was
I
great.
fucking loved it. I'm
Dude,
loving it so far.
I 100% of that game in like 4 days.
Oh, I will do that. I will do the same thing, sir. I
I
fucking love that game. It's phenomenal. I love the first one.
yes.
Definitely in my top 10 list. And the second one is just a love letter to classic platforming games.
Which was
Even
this is what like a new Banjo should have been, or what a
Yeah,
new
yeah.
any of those platformers could have been.
I
It was
agree.
done
I agree.
so well.
It,
Psychonauts was
oh
done so
yeah.
well.
It's the exact same feeling I got playing the first one for the first time.
Yeah,
It was incredible. It was
I
incredible.
liked the first one. I wasn't a huge fan, but I liked the first one. I played the beginning of it multiple times. I generally stopped around the Milkman area. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, the Milkman part was so good." The Milkman part is confusing to
Mhm.
me,
Yeah.
and I have a bad habit of never finishing games, and so I stopped around there. But I enjoyed it, and I know I've played it multiple times up to that part.
Mhm.
In fact, I think I even did a old let's play of it, or a full play of it, so many years ago. Let
There
me
you
look
go.
back at my old channel. Hang on.
What's the date on that one, man?
Oh God, it'll be back when I was living in Texas. So
Back when
Holt's
it was the time to start Let's
Hunt.
Plays and whatnot.
Holt's Hunt. Here we go. Yeah, Holt's Jesus. I started Holt's Hunt 8 years ago. Oh fuck. Hang on. Let me see if I have any any of the Psychonauts on there. Playlists. Yeah, Psychonauts. Okay, so I had 11 episodes. Let's see here. They're all about 30 minutes speed.
I think you need to bring it back, man, and do the second one while I'm there.
My last episode of Psychonauts, because I didn't finish it. Yeah, I stopped at the Milkman.
The Milkman. Damn. That's almost at the end, though. I think that's maybe three quarters of the way.
It's definitely near there. Okay,
Yeah.
so here's some of the games that I did, because I was like, I'm gonna find games that are like $5 or less.
Yeah.
And
And
okay,
play them.
here's some games you probably never heard of, but I did a full playthrough of the following games. For the Xbox 360, Legendary. Have you ever heard of that game?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Legendary was a game, and it honestly was a decent game. You basically play as a guy who opens Pandora's box,
Mhm.
and you're in modern day like New York or whatever, and then a bunch of like mythological creatures start attacking, like werewolves and Valkyries and griffins and all this stuff, and you
Mhm.
got to go through and try to
Mhm.
save New York. All right, so I did a full playthrough of that. because it was just one of those weird games.
Yeah.
Another one I did. Have you ever heard of the game Mind Jack?
Yes. Yeah.
I did a full playthrough of Mind Jack.
Yeah.
I did that show, and halfway through the game, for some reason, one of the characters swap, and I still don't know why. It's just a fucking weird game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch this because I don't understand. I don't remember the game, but I played through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Another game is a little bit more popular, but I did a full playthrough. Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy.
Oh man, that was a good one.
That was a good one back.
That was a good one. Yeah.
It was a game. It was a game I really wanted to finish because I had started multiple times.
Yeah.
And I'd gone through, but I just never did. All right, so
one of those classic platforming back in the golden age of PS2. Yeah.
And it got a re-release on the Switch, which I'm trying to find. I had it once, but I lent it to somebody and they never gave it back, and they're gone now.
Like limited run games or something.
It's not limited run. It legit came out through Nintendo, but it was just a limited release, and I can't find it anymore. And it's
that
now
flew under my radar because I didn't even know.
Yeah,
I got the PS2 one, and that's good enough for me.
I got the PS2 one,
Xbox,
and GameCube.
And GameCube. Okay.
GameCube one. All right. So now we're getting into games that I started that had like multiple parts, but I didn't finish. So here's another game: Metal Arms Glitch in the System.
I have no idea what that is.
You play as a robot, and I don't even know the fucking story of this. Guess how many parts into this game I got before I stopped?
I don't know, 2?
18.
Jeez.
18 like roughly half-hour videos before I was like, this is dumb, I'm done.
Yeah, I would have been done at like 10, man. How long is each video?
Let me check here. The first one is 29,
like
26,
30
25, 23,
Fuck.
24. There is a 17-minute here. I also break a controller in the middle of this game. Okay, I got to show you this because I look young as hell in this. I'm gonna send this to you in chat. I look young. Look kind of good too. I got to get back into looking like that.
Let's see.
Tell me. Just you can mute it, but then just watch. Because I used to start every game, like I would show the game and I would read what it is on the back of the box and everything like that.
Oh man, you didn't age a day. Look at you, man.
Well, once this play is over and I can cut my facial hair and cut my hair, I'll look like that again.
Yeah,
I'm not too worried.
Yeah,
and
you just look like you, man.
I gotta lose about 40 pounds, but yeah. All right, here we go. So that was a game I didn't finish. Another game. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Cameo: Elements of Power.
Yes, 360 game.
It's a rare game.
Yeah,
I got 8 parts into it and I stopped.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I got that sitting on my shelf. Yeah. 360
yeah, I got it over there, and I got the rare replay, which it came on.
Yeah, the rare replay. Yeah, it's on there too. Yep.
We got 4 more on here. I did do a couple Minecraft PvP ones that but I did like 4 videos.
Get back into it, man. I mean, you do the live streaming stuff now, though, right?
No, I stopped. I haven't done it in a while. Another game. You ready?
Back up, man. New year, new.
This next game I had such high hopes for because it's another platformer that I played when I was a kid, but I never got too far in it. So I was like, I'm going to give it a real shot. Vex.
Okay. Yeah. I had that for GameCube at one point.
I currently have it for PS2, Xbox, and GameCube.
Yeah. It's one of those like gritty, dark for the hell of being gritty and dark type characters, like all moody and shit.
Right.
Kind of like a Dollar Tree version of Shadow the Hedgehog.
But the problem was with that game, and I bitch about it through all 14 parts that I played this game, is the inverted camera that you cannot change.
Yeah, I hate that.
I hated
that so much.
I could never get used to it. And this is a precision platformer. It's not like the platforms are big for Mario's big fat ass. No, they're small and skinny.
I remember that was a big, one of the big complaints of the precision controls. But yeah, that was common back then, as those inverted camera controls, man. I fucking hate that.
But they normally have an option that you can change it, and this one just didn't. And
it wasn't common in PS2, I don't think.
It just sucked.
PS3 it became more commonplace, but I think that generation, yeah, it wasn't really a common thing.
Another game here that I'm seeing is a game I've played many times and I've beaten many times. I just, for some reason, I guess I didn't finish it on the channel. This was about when I was winding down on the
Hmm.
channel, and I kind of like just gave it up. The original Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
I got 13 parts into it. Now I know I've beaten this game multiple times because I loved the Ratchet and Clank, Sly
Hmm.
Cooper, and Jack and Dexter series. But for some reason, I just didn't finish it back then.
And maybe you should, man. Like come back to it after all the. It'd be kind of.
It'll go from part 13 where it's all crappy and everything to an HD
Yeah.
nice one.
No, but I think it'd be interesting to kind of like share your. I mean, obviously, your perspective on things have changed since then. So
Yeah.
be like, damn, what the hell was I thinking playing this fucking game? You know?
I also did Psychonauts, as you know. I got 11 parts into that. And the last one I only got 2 parts in, Sly Cooper, the original Sly
The
Cooper,
original Sly Cooper.
which
Yeah, classic.
I just played that on the PS3 and I got 100% on it. I don't
Yeah.
know why I just didn't record it, I guess.
Yeah, I back in I think around that same time period, like 2015, I did with a couple of classmates of mine, we tried to do like the Game Grumps type thing.
Oh god, yeah.
And we did Pokemon Yellow, we did Jaws Unleashed for PS2, where you play as Jaws and you go around and you just eat people and shit.
Yeah.
We did Hitman Contracts, I think, one of the Hitman games.
I don't think
San Andreas,
I never got into the Hitmans. I tried.
which by the way, San Andreas Game Pass, it comes out next week.
Yeah, but again, we talked about this last week, is that I want 3 in Vice City. I don't really give a crap about San Andreas too much. I'll play it because it's
I'll
free,
Yeah, I'll play it because it's free, but
but it's not like it's top of my list or anything. It's
no,
just
I,
like,
I
oh, it's
really want to
there.
do I really want to do Vice City for sure. I'm
And I would
I'm
love to do 3.
hmm Yeah, 3 is a good one. I also enjoyed Liberty City Stories.
Which I have. I
Yeah,
need Vice City stories.
yeah. For PSP or for
PS2.
PS2. Okay. Well, I have it for I got it for PSP, but unfortunately I just have one copy for the PS Deuce. So you just let me know if you uh if you need the copy.
You have it for wait, Vice City stories or Liberty City stories?
Vice City, I got it for PSP and then I have it for PS2, but I'd rather keep my PS2 one. So just
Yeah, because that one's the one that's more expensive. Is the
yeah.
PS2. Hang on, wait. I can actually check in a second. Sorry, I was muting my mic there because my fire went out and
Yeah.
it's still cold, so I was just putting another log on it while we're talking. So I didn't
All
want to
good. All good.
hear people hear
Okay.
me blow.
So while we have a little bit of time left,
Yeah, go ahead.
I was figuring we could play a little game. I know how much you're into Pokemon, and I'm a big Pokemon fan too. So
Yes.
I'm gonna send you this, and we're gonna play a little game. We're gonna read off the Pokédex entry for the original Red and Blue, and then the other person's gonna try to guess which Pokemon that is.
I can do all 151, dude.
Yeah, well, some of them are kind of vague, so it'd be a little. So I'm gonna send you this link
Go.
here.
Oh no, go ahead. Test me up and down.
I'll send you this link here so you can get the same Pokedex entries, and then you have to basically click on a Pokemon, and then up at the top it'll say Pokedex entries, and then just read off the red and blue one. All
Okay.
right. So
You
here,
go first.
okay. So I'll give you your first one. All right. Okay. So this Pokemon is extremely quick to anger. It could be docile one moment and then thrashing away the next instant.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, this might
See,
be a
I
little.
told you it's very vague, man.
It could be okay. Thrashing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's obviously it's a Pokemon that knows Thrash. Okay, so it
I
can be
believe
docile.
it could be docile one moment, then thrashing away the next instant.
Okay.
Extremely quick to anger.
Extremely quick to anger.
Mm-hmm. I feel like
So
that's several.
that is several. That's what is that? That's nothing.
Or just guess. It's the
Okay.
original 151.
Okay, so quick to anger, something angry, an
Hmm.
angry boy. Uh, it's Beedrill.
It's Mankey.
Oh fudge! Yeah, it is, isn't it?
There's okay, so here's the yellow. I guess for yellow they had different ones. This may have given it away. An agile Pokemon that lives in trees. It angers easily and will not hesitate to attack anything.
Yeah, because I've played yellow.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. That okay. I guess that is a little harder.
Yeah, red and blue is like very like just very
All
bland.
right. All right. Capable of living in or out of water. That should be
Hmm.
good. When out of water, it sweats to keep its body slimy.
Capable of living in or out of water. When it's out of water, it sweats to keep its body slimy.
Yeah.
So a Pokemon that can be on land and water. So it's not just a fish.
Right.
Uh, is it like Poliwhirl?
Yeah. Actually, it is.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I swear to God, it was just a guess.
I was trying to get. See, I'm trying to give you easier ones. Here's
Okay.
yellow. Here's the yellow. Under
Mhm.
attack, it uses its belly spiral to put the foes to sleep,
Oh,
then
gee.
makes its escape.
Well, that's one of three guesses right
Exactly.
there. Okay.
But you
Okay.
guessed Poliwhirl, not Poliwag, not Poliwrath, but Poliwhirl.
I
Okay, fine. You're
on
good
it.
at
Yeah.
this game. I can stop now.
Okay. Here's one. Here's an easy one. Okay. Adores circular objects. It wanders the streets on a nightly basis to look for dropped loose change.
Probably Meowth.
There you go. See, you're good at this game too, man. So the yellow dex is appears to be more active at night. It loves round and shiny things. It can't stop from picking them up. So
Yeah.
basically the same thing.
All right. Let me see here. Nope, that's too easy. I mean,
It has yellow cheeks and shoot lightning bolts.
yes.
And then maybe next week we'll go into gold silver. Ooh.
Now, again, a lot of these are kind of easy.
Mm-hmm.
So it becomes like a what is a non-easy one? Nope, that's too easy. Again, you give me one of the harder ones, like I look like an idiot at the beginning. All right, what is this? All right, hang on. No, that's too easy. These are all easy. The only hard one was the one you gave me.
And that was just a random one, man. I didn't like go into it.
How do you do random? Because I'm just clicking one.
Oh, I just randomly clicked on one.
Oh,
Uh,
well, shoot.
but I figured Mankey would have been an easy one
Like, okay,
because like
you
Mankey has
wanna,
that reputation of getting pissed off. Like you look at it wrong and it
almost
gets
so
pissed
many
off.
of them look mad. Like, okay, here's an easy one.
Okay.
Easily mistaken for a Pokeball. They have zapped many people.
Rattata.
Oh, come on.
It's either Electrode or Voltorb.
Exactly. Here's another one. Hang on. The horn on its head is very hard. It's used for bashing through thick ice.
It could be like one of four things, maybe five, six things.
Yeah, but at least it narrows it down.
Well, ice, I assume Dugong or Seal.
It's Seal. Good.
See,
Yeah,
I would have guessed Dugong first, though.
Here's another one that, again, is just almost incapable of moving. This Pokemon can only harden its shell to protect itself from predators.
Kakuna, maybe?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So not even Metapod.
No.
I don't know how I'm just guessing like. Okay, how about this one?
Just...
All right, how about this one? This you should get this one. Let's see. Okay. Bites anything when it attacks. Very small and very quick. It is a common sight in many places.
Bite what?
bites anything when it attacks. Small and very quick. It is a common sight in many places.
Raticate, probably.
Close.
It's not. Is it Rattata?
Yeah, rat-a-tat.
Oh yeah, yeah, because he's got the big teeth.
Because he's small and quick. Raticate's kind of like a big, fat, hamster thing.
Oh, here we go. It is rumored that the ferocious warning markings on its belly differ from area to area.
Markings on its belly.
Yeah.
Arbok?
Yeah. Again, these are just easy. Like,
well, because I know that like there was one. I think one of the cards said like the markings can differ. Honestly, that was just a wild guess. I had no fucking idea.
Nah, you're right. So
I'm just that much of a pokey nerd, I guess.
it's just rough.
Okay. How about this one? When several of these Pokemon gather, their electricity could build up and cause lightning storms.
Oh yeah, that's Pikachu.
No, actually, it was Electrode.
Yeah, I know.
No, it was actually Pikachu. You're right. Fucking with you.
Okay, a lot of these, yeah, this is why I'm saying like you can go to gold and silver.
Okay, let's do a couple gold and silver ones.
And then we got to wrap up because for some reason we got started late today.
I'm sorry, man.
Are you though?
Kind of. Shit, where are the gold and silver ones?
Okay, here's one. An extremely rare seen marine Pokemon. Its intelligence is said to match that of humans.
This is gold and silver?
No, this is black. This is blue and yellow. This is blue and red.
Intelligence matches humans. Marine Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Tentacruel.
No.
Tentacool?
No.
All right, one more guess. Let's see. Extremely intelligent marine Pokemon.
Yep.
Dragonair?
Yeah. No.
Dratini?
No.
I don't know. No idea. What is it?
What's the last one in that line?
Dragonite? It's not a marine Pokemon, though.
It literally says that. Because Dratini and Dragonair are.
Yeah, but like Dragonite's a dragon. He's a flying.
Right.
Yeah, he doesn't live in the water. I think
yellow.
Marine. I think like a fish or something.
Okay, in the yellow, it is said that this Pokemon lives somewhere in the sea and that it flies. However, it's only a rumor. That's Dragonite still.
Okay. When its huge eyes light up, it sings a mysteriously soothing melody that lulls its enemies to sleep.
What is this? Gold, silver, red, blue?
Red, blue.
Okay, hang on. Let me go back to the how do I send me the thing for gold, silver?
Oh, they're all on there. If you go down.
Oh.
There's still the original 150. If you want like the second 250, I gotta
Pokedex.
Yeah, so data, Pokedex, and I think you can go to
gold, silver, crystal.
Gold, silver, crystal. But I don't know if it's just that generation or no. It looks like they're all there.
Yeah, I think they're all there.
Okay,
because apparently, they become different numbers now. They do all this for some reason.
Well, yeah, depending on but then when you get the national decks, they go in the right order. Yeah, it's weird.
It's just weird.
It's weird. Okay, so let me get.
Wait, what was? Yeah, go ahead and give me one.
I was trying to find the one. Okay, so here's the one I just read. But are you reading the? Okay, so if it inflates to sing a lullaby, it can perform longer and cause sure drowsiness in its audience. That's gold.
That's gold?
Yeah. The silver one is looking into its cute round eyes can cause it to sing a relaxing melody inducing enemies to sleep. That's
Well,
the silver one.
that's an easy one, so we can skip that. It's Kirby.
Yeah, one of the Kirby's.
Exactly.
Okay, here's one.
Mm.
This will be my last one.
Okay. And I'll
Okay.
give you one last one. That's it.
Okay, so you want the gold or the silver one?
Give me the gold.
Okay. The tail's tip shines brightly and can be seen from far away. It acts as a beacon for lost people.
Its tail?
Yeah, its tail's tip shines brightly and can be seen from far away. It acts as a beacon for lost people. It's not Charmander or Charizard or Charmeleon.
Okay, because that would have been a guess.
Yeah, I know that you tail's tip, it emphasizes it, but no, it's not any of those.
Okay. The tail's tip. So something about the tip of the tail.
It's not part of the original 151.
It's not part of the original 151.
Right. It's Gen 2.
It's clearly Gen 2. The tip of the tail.
Oh, you're looking at the pictures.
I'm trying. Like, okay, is it this one? Is it this one? It's probably not this one.
Shit, which one has a shiny tail?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, the big tail that I can think of is Raichu.
No, it's not Raichu.
No, but it's not Raichu because that has to do with electricity. Ampharos.
Yeah, that's right. Ampharos.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, Ampharos.
That was my favorite Pokemon in Gen 2. I don't think I ever got it.
No, because I think it took forever to evolve.
It did. Holy crap!
It's like in the 40s, I think, or something. But good Pokemon.
It's a good Pokemon, but you have to go through Mareep and Flaffy in order to get it.
Okay, so here's the last one for you. You want gold and silver?
All right. Yes.
Gold or all of them?
Just both. Actually.
Okay. In total darkness where nothing is visible, it lurks silently, stalking its next victim. Its tongue is made of gas. If licked, its victim starts shaking constantly until death.
Ghastly.
Eventually.
Oh no, it's either Ghastly or Haunter.
Okay, here's another hint. It's my favorite Pokemon.
Gengar.
No, it's Haunter.
Oh, it is Haunter.
Oh, it's Haunter, man. Come on, like I got the.
Okay. I mean, like I knew it was one of them.
Haunter, yeah, you're right though. You're right. You know, Ghastly and then the licking and yeah.
All right. Here we go. Gold or silver?
Let's do both. Let's do gold first, and if I don't get it, read the silver one.
All right, hang on. Let me find a good one.
Okay.
Gold. A special fluid oozes from the tip of its tail. It paints the fluid everywhere to mark its territory.
A special fluid oozes from the tip of its tail, and it marks its territory. What's the silver?
Once it becomes an adult, it has tendency to let its comrades plant footprints on its back. What the hell are these two?
What?
That's what I'm saying. Here, you want the crystal?
Okay.
The color of the mysterious fluid secreted from its tail is predetermined.
By what?
Just for each of them is what it says. For each of them.
Is it a Gen 2 Pokemon?
Yes. Yes, Gen 2.
Oh, is it a Smeargle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking weird Pokemon.
Smeargle, the little art. He's got like the paintbrush and he paints
tail. Right.
It lets his friends stand on its back.
Hang on, wait. Where was
it? Plant seeds. What the fuck?
Once it becomes an adult, it has a tendency to let its comrades plant footprints on its back.
Plant footprints
on its back.
Not physically planting it, but like, kicking.
PLANT. I don't know.
Not like planting, like you plant a seed.
I don't know.
You plant. Okay.
It says just plant footprints.
That is strange. Smeargle is one of the ones that like everybody forgets about, though, man.
Yeah, a lot of people forget that guy.
Yeah, like,
which is fine. I mean, I can look at like
and I
half
remember
of these.
there's only one place I think you can get it in gold and silver. I think it's like the ruins in like the middle of the map somewhere.
It was just a weird little dude.
Yeah,
That's why I chose him. I was like, nobody really remembers this guy.
never had an evolution, never had a. But I was thinking something like Quagsire or something, or well, I don't think that's Gen 2. Wobbuffet, maybe? Is that Gen 2?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Wobbuffet or
all right, here's one that has a crystal. Here's the crystal.
Okay.
It hides deep inside caves where no light ever reaches it and remains virtually motionless there.
Fucking Zubat.
No. That's not motionless. God. You enter and they're like, hey, friend, new friend, are we friends?
Hey, fight me. Is it Aron?
Aron? No.
Aron or Leiron or Agaron? Any of those?
Nope.
Lays motionless in a cave. It can't be Onyx or Geodude or nothing.
Remains virtually motionless in a deep cave where no light ever reaches it.
My hopes and dreams.
That's everybody's hopes and dreams, sir. It's everybody's.
I have no idea, man. You got me on that one.
All right, that was the crystal. I chose crystal for a reason. All right, so gold. When spotted, this Pokemon escapes backwards by furiously burrowing into the ground with its tail.
Dunsparce.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, it's Dunsparce.
Oh, I guess, yeah. I guess, like, yeah, I can see it just kind of sitting there.
Well, it's blind, isn't it?
Is it?
Its eyes are closed if those are eyes.
Yeah. Or I guess like Diglett or something. I don't fucking know.
Diglett would have been good, but Diglett doesn't have a tail, does it? What is going on under there?
I don't know. Knows. There's theories.
I love the theory that it's actually a mole with the little hands and the little feet.
Yeah, I
think that's cute.
I read a theory that it actually it can absorb into whatever material it's like attached to. Like its atoms change to match whatever material, like I guess it's popping out of. So it's just this like flat thing, and it just whoop.
Okay, this one's funny. I got one. I'm just gonna read you part of it.
Okay.
Because it's funny. This Pokemon is always staring at something.
All of them?
Apparently.
Always staring at something.
All right, here's another hint. It is extremely good at climbing tree trunks and likes to eat the new sprouts on the trees. That is the full Pokedex entry from Crystal.
Dude, Crystal must have been a weird ass game.
Crystal was
Fuck.
Look, we should just do Crystal because this is fucking weird.
Yeah, we'll do more Crystal the next time. It's like, holy shit.
It usually forages for food on the ground, but many, on rare occasions, hops onto branches to peck at shoots.
Peck at shoes?
Shoots.
Oh. So it's a flying type.
That is always staring at something.
Is it Natu?
It is Natu.
Yeah, because I remember Natu's got those big ass eyes, and it just like it doesn't really fly though.
It's what I call the Angry Bird Pokemon.
Yeah, it's just a little ball.
Gold is because its wings aren't fully grown yet. It has to hop around.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But it is always
fly.
staring. But the end of that is it is always staring at something.
Well, I never knew that Natu. Like I never knew it for staring at shit. Like I didn't know that was a thing that. I didn't know that was like a trait it had. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you picked some good ones, man. You stumped me a few times.
Okay. So this is another Crystal one. Training by jumping over grass that grows longer every day has made it a world-class jumper. That's Crystal. We should just do Crystal.
World-class jumper.
It's a world-class jumper. Because it jumps over grass.
Is it Skiploom?
No,
Hoppip?
no,
What's the one in between them?
it's
Jump
none of
up?
those.
Okay, it's not
This is a Gen 1 Pokemon.
Gen 1.
I'm just reading the God, Crystal is Crystal is freaking weird.
Uh, Hitmonlee?
No,
Shit, is it a grass Pokemon?
no.
What the fuck jumps over grass?
Training by
Okay.
jumping over grass that grows longer every day has made it a world class jumper. This is literally the crystal is freaking weird. Any other one would give it really freaking easy.
Dude, I have no idea, man.
Like if I give you the red or blue or the yellow or the gold or the silver, you'll get it instantly.
Okay, give me the gold one.
With the gold,
Yeah.
it is a weak runner initially after birth. It gradually becomes faster by chasing after its parents.
What?
Okay, maybe not the gold one.
What?
It is a weak runner immediately after birth. It gradually becomes faster by chasing after its parents.
Don't
So
tell
it's
me
not
it's
Cubo.
cute. Yeah,
It's
don't
not
tell me it's
Cubo.
Cubo.
It's not Cubo.
Kangaskhan?
No. Any other one, you'll get it. I swear. That just happens to be.
Well,
the weird.
what's the red and blue one?
Its hooves are 10 times harder than diamonds. It can trample.
Get the fuck out of here, Ponyta! Really?
Ponyta.
Ponyta jumps over grass. Motherfucking Ponyta walks over grass. Are you? How long is this grass, man? The damn thing is like 6 foot tall.
It grows longer every day, man.
What?
It's jumping over. Who's going through 10?
Jesus.
Well, who's going through 10-foot high grass? I don't know.
Is it? Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, tall grass in the game. Oh fuck! Don't go in the tall grass. Fucking.
Oh my god, I'm loving these crystals. Here, I'm gonna try one more.
Okay,
Oh,
this
no,
one.
okay.
This one's an easy one for Crystal. All right.
Go ahead.
It uses sharp poisonous stings to defeat prey, then takes the victim back to its nest for food.
It's like stings.
Poisonous stings.
It's like spurs, like poisonous. Well, that's like
it uses poisonous
Weedle-ish type Kakuna Beedrill.
Beedrill.
Yeah.
See,
It's just I don't know
fuck?
what's going on with Crystal, man.
Crystal's got some weird ones, man. Okay.
Okay, hang on. Proud of their sturdy bodies, they bash against each other in a contest to prove who is tougher.
Rhyhorn.
No.
Right on?
Nope.
Any of the Nidoran line.
Nope.
Donphan?
Nope.
Shit, you got me, man. Who is proud of
Okay,
its body?
I'm gonna
Is
read
it
you this.
Machoke? Is it
No,
Machoke?
but I'm going to read you the gold one. Most people may not notice, but a closer look should reveal that there are many of these around.
What? We think there's some. We think there's. I don't fucking know. There may be a couple somewhere. Fuck. And then it's off body slamming each other.
It's gonna be so easy. It's such an easy one.
There's so there's a lot of it, and it fucking body slams into. They body slam into one another just for the fuck of it.
Yeah, we got to see who's tougher. You know.
I have no idea.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna give you the yellow. You should get it.
Okay.
Commonly found near mountain trails. If you step on one by accident, it gets mad.
Geodude.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Like, is that a rock or is that a? Okay, I see where they're going with that.
This is fucking weird.
Okay, all right. As it digs through the ground, it absorbs many hard objects. This is what makes its body so solid.
So solid?
Mm-hmm.
Sandshrew.
No.
Diglett.
Nope.
Dugtrio.
Mm-mm.
Graveler.
Nope.
Sandslash.
Mm-mm.
Stuff.
I don't think Stuff's a Pokemon yet.
You don't know.
Well, there is one. There is a Pokemon that's a literal garbage bag. So
yeah. Found on the ground. What is it?
Okay, as it digs through the ground, it absorbs many hard objects. This is what makes its body so solid.
Onyx.
There you go.
Okay. And it was one of those guys. It's got to
It
be
had
one
to
of
be
those.
some kind of rock thing, right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, these are kind of fucked up, man. Crystal's weird.
Crystal got weird, and I don't know why.
Okay, here's the last one. Okay, last one for real this time.
Okay.
All right, Crystal. Once it has stored up enough heat, this Pokemon's body temperature can reach up to 1700 degrees.
Slugma?
No.
Magmar.
I think Slugma's Gen 3, isn't it?
Oh. No, I thought it was. Oh, no. What? Shuckle. Fucking Shuckle.
Shuckle's not even a fire thing.
Is he not? He could be.
I think he's a juice type. Did he make juice?
Yeah. Magmar.
No. Good guess, but no.
No?
No.
Fuck.
Okay, how about this one? It fluffs out its fur collar
Ninetales?
to cool down its body temperature, which can reach 1650 degrees. So I guess it gained 50 degrees between silver and crystal.
It's not Rapidash, is it?
No.
It fluffs out its thing. It's like a Ninetales thing.
It's not Ninetales.
Or Vulpix.
It's not Vulpix either. Okay, so red and blue. It's not much different. It's basically the same thing.
Great.
When storing thermal energy in its body, its temperature can soar over 1600 degrees. So from red and blue to crystal, it gained 100 degrees somehow.
Moltres.
No.
Fuck, really?
Really? No.
It's not it's none of the Charmander line.
None of the Charmander line.
But it's a gold and silver, and it's a Arcanine.
Nope. Good guess, but no.
Flareon.
Flareon.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of it is like, I don't know, it's fucking 1500. Fuck it. 17. I don't know. It's just super hot. Is it dying? I don't know. It's just super hot. I don't.
Can you use it at all? I don't.
Is it? It's still moving. I don't know. Dump some water on it. Yeah, that is a weird.
Can I give it a bath? No, probably you shouldn't.
No, probably it'll boil the water. I mean, you could make a lot of pasta at one time. Just bathtub with a bunch of pasta. Throw a fucking Flareon in there. Bam, done. You know.
All right. Well, I think that's enough. Especially since we started late, sir.
Yeah, I think we're making our last stop. I think that was our last stop for the evening. So we're pulling into the station now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again so much for listening to us ramble on for the last hour. It's always fun.
Yeah,
we have fun here. We have fun here.
And that's the end of the line for the Doom Train.
It's last stop.
Last stop.
You don't have to go home. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Yeah.
Thank you
However
again.
you want to go.
Thank you again so much. Again, we won't be doing a show next week.
Well, depending on when these come out, they'll just be.
Yeah.
You haven't put any of these out, so.
I may do it next week.
No, well, or we just record one in like 2 weeks. If these haven't come out yet,
we won't do an episode next week, but you won't notice. How about that? Whenever they're out, you'll just kind of just wait. Just listen to this episode and wait a week, and then listen to the next one.
Just pretend like he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah,
like I do.
Yeah, right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again so much. You can drop me a line on the Twitter and Instagram. I'm at Drop Shadow Show. I need to make a separate one for the Doom Train, so it's not just all about me. It's me and Holty.
You know, you can call me Dave for the first, like, what does it matter? It doesn't matter anymore.
I'll just put bleeps in my beep.
Okay.